Hey guys, welcome to a Diablo video, and for today's video I am doing the Wrath of the Wastes set dungeon. This is the how to master it, so we will check mark off every point of it, and it is needed. Well, this one isn't needed, but you do need to do one for this season if you want that goblin pet, and this one is a pretty good one to go after if that's what you're looking to do. So let's get started. So as you just saw, the cube, I did nothing with it. That cube is exactly what your cube probably looks like on your Ren Barb, depending on which way you're going. But yeah, I just chose not to do anything with it, and I just ran with it. I did fine, so if you don't want to, you don't have to change a thing in the cube. If you do want to, illusory boots might be something you want to put in the armor slot. Okay, so for your skills, have Rend on the Ravage. You will want Whirlwind. Whirlwind can stay on Hurricane, actually. Your War Cry, you will want it on Charge. And Battle Rage on Ferocity, you'll want to swap out your Furious or whatever you have in that. You might be not running Furious, but you will want Ground Stomp in there. Wrenching Smash. And then Sprint is a good one to add in as well, especially for me because I was pretty early into the seasons at this point, and I haven't really ran any bounties. So the chance of me having illusory boots are kind of slim. So for me to have a little speed there, Sprint was a good one for me. And then your passives are Unforgiving, Animosity, Weapons Master, and Pound of Flesh. As for gems, you can use the same ones you're currently using, or the recommended is your Tagak, Trapped, and Powerful. Also, if you don't want to try this with your cube just remaining as is, I can also give you the recommended. I typically find other paths, but the recommended, if you want it to be even easier for you, the weapon slot, you want the Ingium in there. For armor, you would want the Krelm's Buff Belt, and then you could wear the boots, the illusory boots, and for the jewelry, you want the Royal Grand. And as you saw, I opened up the map here, and you go to Act 5, Pandemonium, Level 2, and it's pretty much a straight path. I didn't edit any of the running out, so what you saw is exactly the way you go. And now for the actual mastering of the dungeon. This one took me a few tries. I believe it probably is a little tough without the illusory boots, but I managed. I eventually got it, and the toughest part of the set dungeon is not getting hit. For me, the part where you see me very carefully going past the swinging blades, that's where I always fucked it up. Like, the slightest little touch, you took physical damage. So definitely you want to run this carefully. You have a lot of time. I felt like I wasn't really running close on time. So just take it very carefully. The Rens, they're easy, especially with your Ground Stomp. You just use Sprint, run around, get some mobs, make sure there's at least 10, and don't let them get too close to you, but you want to group them up. And then you can use your Ground Stomp there to stun them. And swing your Rend and you'll be good to go. So that part was pretty easy. It's really the physical damage that sucks. There was one time where I got hit by the blades. Another time I had taken physical damage by grouping them up, right? So I'd group them up and, it just so happened that one would hit me, and yeah. So my advice on that to avoid that is keep your distance. You do want them to be close to you so you can do your swing, but keep your distance. And the number one piece of advice I would give, if you have any strong guys in the group, just whirlwind them. Get them dead as fast as possible and only deal with the small mobs for your rend. Get your rend out of the way as fast as possible, because the minute you have all 5, you can just whirlwind the rest of the way. And just be careful. Just don't take any physical damage. Your only real worry for physical damage is the swinging blades. So if you can just very carefully get through the swinging blades, because there were a couple of times where I'm like, I'll just whirlwind right through. I'll make it. You want to be pretty careful with that. And, should be good to go. So, that's all I really have for you guys. I hope you enjoy this guide. Good luck getting your mastery on your set dungeon. Hope you're having a great time in Season 19. And we will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.